time of our show again where we're going to do a Ed's deal. So we're going to put 3 properties up on the screen. I'm going to go through them and you're going to tell us if it's a good deal or bad deal. All right. Here's our first one. I can't read from this angle, so I've got to turn around a bit. Okay. 28 Raleigh Street, Coffs Harbour, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 2 car, 714 square metres. Do you know where that street is by any chance?
Yeah, it's right in the middle of town,
Right.
but the $620,000 to $650,000 price range for a 3-bed, 1 bath on 714,000 square metres makes me think there's something wrong with it because that's very cheap.
Okay.
So let's have a
Can we get a
look
floor
if
plan
we've got any
or-
more photos.
Yeah, we do. Okay, here's our floor plan.
Yeah, still very cheap.
So it's got lower level there, so I think it's a split level home. So
Yep.
hopefully that's the back. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's looking a bit, how you going?
That's where I was. The
Wow.
first image I looked at before that came up. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Beautiful.
So it does need a tiny bit of work. Fresh paint and carpet and the chainsaw.
Roof. Yeah. Roof stumps. Yep. Good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
starting to see what it is. Now, you may not, I don't know how well you know that street. So
Yep.
what do you reckon? Deal or no deal? They haven't put a rental return, a possible rental return on that. I wonder why. Right, so...
I don't think that's a deal for me at that price point. You can buy, it is in a central location, I guess you'd say, but the block looks like it's, not great. You're covered in trees. You got
How's
a
council
massive,
up there for trees?
well, that's the thing. You got that massive, whatever it is, gum tree in the
there,
front.
yeah.
Can council let you knock that down? Maybe not, whatever. You'd think so, being that close to the house. Your gutters are always going to be completely full of leaves, as you can
I
see.
don't think the neighbours like trees by the looks of it. All the trees are on this one block.
Oh, it's shocking. And realistically, that
Cheap
property...
though, isn't it? It's cheap. Not that I'm the agent
it
selling
is,
it, but
it is cheap, but for...
I've got 2 buyers agents in the room. I'd be trying to take one of you.
for $750, so if that goes for $650,
Yeah.
you're going to spend, if you want to tidy up the yard and fix that house, what, 150, 200 grand? What do you reckon, Lloyd, to make it decent? Depending
You'd
on...
be spending probably 200, 250.
Yeah, depending on
Now we're at
everything
8,
else.
Now we're at 850.
Yeah, and I mean, if you spent $750 to $780 in a different property that was a 3-bed, 1 bath, you'd get a property that was in decent condition close by. So I'd definitely prefer that and not have to go to the effort.
Lloyd. What are you
Okay,
thinking?
so here's the thing. If I look at a property like that, I'd probably want to... I think there's too much work. The numbers don't stack up as a renovation. So I'd want to take that as a development opportunity.
Right.
The problem we have in Coffs is that I'd want to build a duplex, but you need a minimum of 800 squares to stick a duplex on and subdivide it. So the block size is too small for that. On top of that, even if the block size was larger, council may not allow us to take down all those trees. So I think that could be quite prohibitive.
Yep.
And the property itself needs way
Needs a bulldozer.
way too much. Well, it needs a bulldozer, but it might be a matter of bulldozing the property, but the trees remain.
But you also go to bulldoze that property and then it's asbestos.
Yep.
So you've got to pay
That's it.
however much to knock it down.
Yep.
And then can you get rid of the trees or not?
Well, then I know if it's...
So you can bulldoze that property and
a lot
then
of work, isn't it?
I don't think this is going to sell anything.
put a tree. You can put a tree house there. Is it tree house?
Yeah.
Expensive tree house.
All right, so are we saying no deal?
It's a no deal.
Yeah, no deal.
No deal.
All right, no
No,
deal.
yeah.
Let's bring up the next one. Maybe a bit more positive on the next
Gee
one.
whiz.
So we're going for a different price range, right? And look, this is the money shot, isn't it? 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2 car, 445, so half the size of the last one. Obviously, location plays a big part in coastal properties. Close to the water. Lovely big home. Let's have a look at this floor plan.
What
Double
about 5
garage.
beds? Oh no, 4.
Yeah, it's 4 beds. What are they?
Study.
1, 2. Yeah, upstairs. There's an
Rumpus.
extra one. There's rumpus room. It's an interesting layout, isn't it?
360 metres. It's nice.
Does this look like what you bought in Tamworth?
Nah, this is a lot more fancy than
It's
that,
a lot more
mate.
fancy. It didn't have that view from Tamworth, did it?
Fancy.
And look, can you rent a view? Because that is quite nice.
Yeah. This one, again, you can't... I mean, you can rent a view, but the max rent you're gonna get in Coffs for a property, like even this, is probably $1,000 a week, maybe 1,200 if you're lucky, which is a very average return. Yeah, 2.5% return, something like that.
Yeah.
So for me, for an investment, this is also a no deal. You're on a pretty small block. You've put a lot of money into the house. It's very nice, obviously.
Have you
Coachman's
shown your
close.
girlfriend this one though?
She'd like it. Actually, she'd want more land. Yeah. But you, this I know this street actually as well, and that price would be pretty up there for around Coffs. So it's not a deal. It's not it's not under, or it's not a great price for what it is anyway.
You don't get
in the
much around
market.
Sydney for that, though. I say.
Well, I mean, I'd definitely prefer with a $2.5 million budget. I can buy 3 properties for $750 or 3.5, 4. 4 for $600 each.
Look, I think you've been
Spread
talking to
them
Lloyd
around the
too much, to
country.
be honest.
Yeah. So
What do you reckon?
yeah,
No deal. No deal.
Nah.
Over to you, Lloyd. What do you think?
Well, I agree with everything Bill's saying. I mean,
I think he's read your book one too many times.
Really, like that is, to me, it's a PPR. It's a primary place of residence. So
Yes.
I wouldn't even be looking at that from an investment perspective. You're putting that there saying, well, if I was looking for a PPR and I wanted to live there, I'd consider that. That is quite expensive even for a property in Coffs.
Yep.
But I wouldn't be buying something like that to rent out. If I had a $2.5 or $3 million borrowing capacity, you could go and get yourself 4 properties elsewhere, or you get 3 really good blue chip assets. You could literally go and spend $1 million on a house in Brisbane, $1 million on a house in some suburbs of Melbourne, and still have some change left over to go and buy yourself a property in Tamworth. So, or Blackwater or wherever.
Yeah.
Or Blackwater.
So that's a no deal.
So we're going to do. All right, last one coming up. All right, so we've moved out of Coffs.
This looks better.
This is better. I think this is down in Victoria, just outside of it. 8 to 850, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1 car. Looks like a sloping block. 547. I don't know if you know the suburbs or not, gentlemen.
I have no idea where this is. Where's this near, Lloyd? Do you know?
This is down South Coast, isn't it?
Yes, I think it is actually.
So it's New South Wales.
South
New South Wales.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Near Wollongong.
Near Wollongong. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is
Not,
one near
Wollongong.
Wollongong.
by the way, is not in Victoria, ladies.
No,
and
it's
gentlemen.
not in Victoria. Sorry. But yes, it's not far from Wollongong.
Yeah, this is better.
Now, I'm not sure if this house is actually brick.
Yeah, it could be that fake.
It could be that fake brick.
Yeah.
Nice backyard, sloping away.
Can you see any pictures at the back? Yeah, look, it looks like it's got fibro on the back. If you go back
I
a
just
bit
looked at the bricks going all the way up to the roof tiles.
Yeah.
I thought, that's not normally how it is. Yeah. 2 rooms. I don't think it's had a... No.
Yeah, I like this more. I
You like this
more
more?
than the last one, yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
Well, there's more potential in this one, I think. We've
Yep.
got a good sized block of land. Can we flick through the photos again too? Just to... Oh, your kitchen's
Yeah, I like that
okay.
kitchen better than the last one too.
Yeah.
that's more me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I without knowing the location exactly, obviously, but decent sized block, 547 meters,
Yeah.
3 bed, 1 bath. Whether it's brick or not, like you say, I think it might not be, but relatively low maintenance. It's not flash, but it doesn't need renovations immediately or for the next few years if you're going to have
Could do
this
a little
investment.
tidy up too.
Yeah,
know
you
what
could
I mean?
do a little bit.
It looks like
but
it needs a paint, to be honest.
I'd probably see what the rental is as is, and then, yeah, you're right. It's not brick. You can see under the left side there's looks like it's on stumps.
Yeah, the bricks don't go all the way to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the stick-on brick.
It's floating
It's the
brick,
stick-on
yeah.
brick. And look, the giveaway is probably going all the way to the roof. And that shower area, I hope it has a toilet in there. Bathroom.
Yeah, I think this, and without knowing the area down there, if this house wasn't on the block, I would assume the block would still be $750.
That's what I think too.
So this one would be a deal. I think it would probably rent without knowing the area, probably $750 a week, potentially more. I don't know. What do you reckon, Lloyd?
Lloyd, what do you reckon?
Yeah, so we do need to be careful of flood zones in that area, and that's probably the first thing I'd want to be checking on that. You are right that the block itself is worth a reasonable amount even without a house. What I do like about the house is it's actually got value add opportunities. That the kitchen can update the bathroom, so that's actually much more appealing as an investment perspective than something flashy and brand new. To me though, the block's actually too small.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. For the area.
For the area, but just in general, because I wouldn't. Because when you're looking at investment and buying anywhere, I'd still really want to be looking at probably something for over 600, unless it's something specific. That's certain
would
markets.
that qualify for a duplex down there? I don't know if it will.
No, but you'll need about 650 down in that area, I think. But putting that aside, even if you I've built. For example, I've built a duplex on 400 squares before in Toowoomba, Queensland.
Yeah.
Double story, because you can only, 400 squares isn't very big to put down a slab.
Yeah.
However, doesn't leave you much backyard space. So even with something like this, you don't have a lot of room there. It's not a big backyard.
Yeah. What about a granny flat? You reckon you can go from the back there?
I'd need to look closer at the access handles and stuff
Relatively
like that.
slopey. But
Yeah, that's the concern.
I know you
It
won't
does
get
slope.
you won't get a granny flat there. I don't see the potential in that when I was looking at investments everywhere. So
Yep.
for me, that would still be a no deal.
No deal. So we got. I'll get the agent.
So Bill will take that one.
Blackwater. All right. Well, that's the end of our podcast today. Bill, thank you very
thanks
much for coming on.
That was good.
Great to meet you.
Thanks for coming on, and I really appreciate all
No
your
worries.
insights, and I'm sure all our
And bring some
listeners-
honey in next time, can you?
Yeah, it's a bit hard to bring on the planes, but we'll see what we can do.
No, I appreciate you coming on, and I'm sure everyone's got some good insights out of what you've had to say.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
And catch you next time.
All right. See you soon.
Absolutely.